Hello and welcome to your video directions for the Night Complete Thematic essay. I do want to say a reminder that do make sure you're watching this space for any announcements. In particular, you'll be seeing announcements soon regarding your grades to let you know that I've finished entering all of the grades and all the late work, and that you should check to see if there are any mistakes. Once again, you'll be seeing that in a day or two. So let's talk about this Night Complete Thematic essay, but to get there, let's talk about what you did to prepare. You should have done this night, or concluding night mini-essay, night concluding mini-essay. This mini-essay is an elaboration on one of your responses for our night discussion. Remember, if you were not here for this discussion, or if you did not have this paper completed for our discussion, you will need to email me for that alternative assignment. You were responsible for emailing me for that alternative assignment. So what this mini-essay did is you chose one of those questions and you wrote your response. And then you went ahead and you wrote your mini essay explaining your response. Now that mini essay is once again a body paragraph with evidence. Now if you're thinking that this looks like a lot, it's not as much as it looks like. What I've done is I've taken our mini essay we did together, and remember these notes in the margins? What I've done is I've just given each note in the margin its own section. So what I've done is I've just turned that paragraph into a graphic organizer. So you'll just have a sentence in each box, with the exception of this box, where this box is just your lead-in to the quote, so that you introduce your quote with your own words so that you don't have a dropped quote. So once again, this is the same thing you saw here. It's just broken down to help you make sure that you hit all those aspects. So keep in mind, you should have already completed this mini essay using those discussion questions, one of those discussion questions, in order to prepare for our full essay. This full essay is going to be using the same skills once again that you practiced in the mini essay. So this paragraph here is essentially one mini essay. So what we've done with our mini essays is those are body paragraphs. So that's going to be one of those body paragraphs. And there's your second body paragraphs. And then of course you'll also have an introduction and a conclusion. Now I'm not going to talk about the hook. I want you to rely on the knowledge you have from previous classes for your hook. This also means that I'm not going to be holding this against you. I just want to see where you're at with that. So for this, you're going to write a full-blown, evidence-driven, theme-proving essay about night. Now remember, you do have an example of a thematic essay, or a thematic mini-essay. When we completed this, remember this was a thematic mini-essay. Oh, so many tabs. So first, you're going to need to decide what theme are you doing. We're going to come back to this idea in a moment. And then once you've picked a theme, you got to start figuring out what moments in the book support that theme, and what literary devices are happening there. Then you'll use this to help you create a thesis. And here's your overview, your game plan. You're hitting the ground hard and fast. So by selecting your evidence, then all you got to do is make connections. Now, when we start writing with research in the future, what we're doing here, we'll have something called quote storage, where you'll have quotes already selected for this. For this one, however, because we're doing this all at once, because it is a smaller essay and it's not a research paper or anything, you'll just be finding these moments in the novel. Remember, when it is time for us to be done with the night memoir, we will return those all together as a class. So then you'll have your body paragraph 1. There's your topic sentence, and then you're going to say, you're going to use a quote, you're going to use a moment from the text, don't forget your citation, then you're going to explain. If you're like, okay, wait, I don't know how to explain, go back to your mini essay, and remember, all of this here is the explaining. The what, the how, and the why, that is the explaining. What's happening in the quote, how does the quote using that literary device, why does it matter? That's all that this is doing here, okay? That's what that explain means. And then remember what we talked about concluding sentences, where those are going to be a little bit of recap and a little bit of reflection. Going to do the same thing with another moment. And then you're going to have a concluding paragraph. So remember, you got a little bit of recap and then some reflection. So notice you need two quotes for each section. Now, for each paragraph, you might have both those quotes coming from the same moment in the memoir, or you might find two different moments in the memoir. Just make sure that both these moments are engaging in this literary device. So once again, this is the same type of thing that you were doing in your mini essay. So what we did in class is we brainstormed some class thoughts on these themes. And here's what we had. We had this idea that talking about silence and inaction. I'm going to go ahead and just encourage you to pause right here to read through this. Welcome back. So let's decide to talk about theme B. In times of great hardship, people either pull together or tear each other apart. So we have this moment where Eli and his father are forced to do that terrible run, and Wiesel sees the rabbi, and he's asking, where is his son? And Eli remembers that he had seen the rabbi's son desert his own father, and Wiesel hopes that he would never do that to his own father. And so what makes this so intense here is the imagery used, that focus and detail. Okay? So let's think of another moment. I'm going to encourage you to choose your own moments for these two. And now remember, you can choose any theme here. You can choose any of these themes. This is just an example I'm giving you to help you as you're working on your own. So let's think about this memoir. We've got some examples here. And so I'm going to ask that you complete your own work for your thesis. I've given you kind of an example of what I'm looking for my planning here. So you've got some examples of the thesis. And remember, if at any point you want me to check what you've done, you want me to check what you're doing, your work or whatever, just go ahead and send me an email and I'll go ahead and look over it, okay? All you gotta do is send me that email. Remember, you need to take responsibility for your success, and I know that you can. So once you got through your thesis, you're gonna do your best to think of a hook to engage your reader. All I ask with this hook is that you do not use rhetorical questions. Do not use rhetorical questions, okay? You just please never start with a rhetorical question. It's terrible, okay? So maybe our first topic's going to be using that moment during the run, and so for this one we could use this one paragraph could focus just on this one moment. And now, if we chose for our other two moments, if we chose scenes that used more imagery, that's fine. We could just talk about how he uses imagery. But if we talked about scenes that used anaphora or symbolism or dramatic tension, then we would use both of those, okay? So here you'll use your remaining two moments and how they engage that second literary device, or maybe once again use the same literary device. You'll put those two there. And once you've got this completed, this step 4, this quick fast overview, your quick game plan, you're ready to start working on this outline and filling this outline out. Now, this outline is going to be a grade. This outline is going to be your active learning grade, because this outline is where you are doing your work once again as a thinker. This is where you're doing your work as a thinker. You will need to type this essay up in MLA format, and we will discuss MLA format on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on if you are an A or B student. And so that your final typed version will be submitted in MLA format. And as you are typing, remember, I want you to be focusing on your choices as a writer. As you're filling out these boxes here, you're working as a thinker, you're working as a critical thinker. And once you're doing your typing, you're going to be doing your work as a writer. As always, if you've got questions, please just ask. But I'm really confident that as you start to work through this and wrestle through this, that you'll find this is pretty straightforward, and that our mini essays that we've been doing have prepared you for this. Once again, if you've got any questions, that email address is brittany.hayes, I guess I must take caps lock at some point, at ccboe.net. Okie doke. You can do this. I believe in you.